1 hour and 17 minutes. That's how long it took for El Paso County to issue an official emergency alert on one of the most catastrophic days in El Paso's history. By the time that alert reached your home, your phone, or your radio, the suspected shooter had already been in police custody for 50 minutes.
According to the El Paso County's Office of Emergency Management, the emergency alert system put in place to officially alert everyone worked according to plan. ABC 7's Madeline Ottley investigates how that process was put to the test. It's a story you'll see only on ABC 7.
No matter how you were affected, you probably remember where you were on August 3rd.
I remember our phones going off with alerts from the police.
The morning an active shooter entered the Cielo Vista Walmart and took 22 lives.
It was just crazy to hear that people that are not even here in El Paso had to notify me.
News of the shooting spread like wildfire, flooding in from endless sources, social media and the news.
We saw all the videos on Facebook and everything.
Word of mouth.
We got a very frantic phone call from my sister.
And this, the countywide emergency alert. You're seeing screenshots of what that looked like here. This is the room that during an emergency, multiple agencies throughout the county will gather. It's also the room where they'll decide to send you an emergency alert to your phone, television, or radio. On August 3rd, it reached all three, interrupting TV and radio signals.
The system is designed to work through every communication medium that pretty much exists.
Jorge Rodriguez is the assistant fire chief and the emergency management coordinator for El Paso's Office of Emergency Management. He says during the Walmart shooting, their system worked as expected.
We've done a lot of active shooter training, so it was really just putting into what we already had in practice.
As that official alert hit screens, information, including panic-inducing rumors, later proved to be false, had been given a 77-minute early lead to spread. At 10:39, police say they received the first calls of shots fired. 24 minutes later, at 11:03, El Paso police post their first tweet warning of an active shooter. 3 minutes later, 11:06. That's when the FBI says the suspected shooter, Patrick Crusius, is detained. Then 11:56. After Crusius had been in custody for 50 minutes, an alert is sent from the Office of Emergency Management confirming the attack, still asking residents to seek shelter. 77 minutes after first calls of shots fired. I asked Rodriguez why it took this long to send that alert.
So part of the Emergency Operations Center, it's not one that's staffed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It was a Saturday. So we were able to staff the Emergency Operations Center within that hour. So that's right around the time that we were able to fully staff, get into the system, and put that message out.
Rodriguez says mass notifications need to be accurate, and the volume of misinformation during the shooting required vetting. He says it's not like a social media post that can be corrected. Still, in the days of instant communication, the department relied on social media to get the initial message out.
Some of that social media communications that were being put out by the police department, they had the best information because they were on scene.
El Paso police had tweeted 5 times before noon, asking the public to stay away. The concern is that social media may not reach everyone, especially vulnerable groups. And for some, in an emergency, no amount of information is ever enough.
It's never too much. No. When you have somebody close by and it's part of your family.
A desperate need to be informed, making timely, legitimate content during times of emergency that much more urgent. Madeline Ottley, ABC 7.
And the county recommends registering for their alert system online. You'll receive more frequent and smaller alerts, and you'll have a chance to note any special needs you may have. We have a link on this story. Just go to KVI.com and search emergency alerts.